Good morning and welcome to a scene for the Living World of Darkness early morning EST, edition. Um, Today's scene, we're going to focus on Chloe first off. And she has just finished a discussion with her packmates. And she has something to talk about to Simon. So based on this, she has just finished the breakfast that, whether Jacob likes it or not, he has made for her. And she's grateful because it's much better than burning all the pancakes. And she will be heading from the Strider's cabin where she has actually just eaten and following her pulse of the prey to find Simon. Which, to be honest, she finds herself a little surprised when she seems to be going in the direction of Kai's den, which is in the sheep meadow. But, maybe he is with Kai, or maybe he's just in the sheep meadow. Who knows? But yeah, either way, she's heading that way.
So yeah, Simon, he's in the sheep's meadow, kind of half lying down, half sitting, leaning against his back, leaning against a tree. Very much looking that if the tree fell, he'd fall with it. He's got bag under his eyes. He's kind of sweating a little bit. He's not looking well.
Okay. Yeah, so she kind of just burst out. She's not being subtle at all, because when it comes to Garu, it is best to not be sneaky. Otherwise, they're just going to start smacking you or something. And to be honest, she'd rather not be smacked in Hamid. Even if he would be the one in trouble, it doesn't change anything. So yeah, she kind of bursts out from. She comes out from the path from into the trees and whatever, and she sort of pauses, a little off to his side, but definitely within vision of where he is, and just kind of looks at him, and then after a second, because she was a little surprised at the condition, we'll kind of move a bit closer and just be like, Simon?
Yeah. And he'll smile. Hi, Chloe.
Dude, you okay?
I'll be okay. Just having trouble sleeping. Haven't really kind of tried these days. Okay. I can still fight. And he'll smile. I can still fight.
Are you gonna be able to handle today?
Not sure. It's my duty to fight.
It is your duty to fight, and obviously we expect you to, but that doesn't mean that, I could be leading this. Let's be honest, it'll probably be me or Jacob. So if there's something that I need to be aware of.
I have a lot going on, and I think with everything, kind of the flashbacks of that time when I was a cub, and I told you about the Garu that kind of beat me, to death, nearly to death. Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks of that. They're just constantly in my head.
So the memories are a little too much.
I'll just nod.
Okay. And she's gonna walk over to him. Not sit next to him, but sit, kind of like they're, I don't know how to describe it, but kind of like they're a right angle. You know what I mean? So she's sitting kind of catty corner to him, if you know what I mean. And she's going to kind of reach to kind of take his hand in both of hers, and she's kind of trying to meet his eyes.
Yeah, his eyes are kind of, you see, they're kind of looking down a bit, because.
And obviously, I'm just going to note this really quickly. I'm so sorry. Most Garu, if they're meeting eyes, It's because they're going to do a challenge. I mean, Chloe's not not exactly standard in this area necessarily, but most of them, if they're doing that.
Yeah.
Anyway, react as you're going to react. I'm just saying it's a little weird.
Yeah, true. I thought his eyes will like slowly go up, try to not meet her eyes directly. Well, you'll see he's like slowly going to meet her eyes, and like trying to figure if she's trying to challenge him or not. I mean, she's probably not trying to challenge him.
It's a little awkward since he's 2 levels short, less than her. If it wouldn't be really a challenge, it'd be more like you submit. But but yeah, and no, if his eyes finally do actually come up to meet hers, he'll see kind of a. I mean, there's no need for peony on this. There's definitely kind of a kind look in her eyes. This is not challenging. This is very human.
Yeah, when he realizes that, he'll smile.
She's like, "Look, kid, I realize you're older than me, but I have like a lot more experience."
Wait, you are? I'm like 18. I'm not even 19 yet.
Okay, never mind then. You're only a couple years younger than me. And for the record, she looks like she's in her late 20s because of, the chiminage. I think you knew about the chiminage, right?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
she looks like she's in her late 20s now.
Yeah, it's like it's actually just when he came and he was told, she was like, "Hey, I don't normally look." I think she told somebody asked in front of him, "Why do you look old?" and stuff. So yeah, he knows.
Okay, all right, cool. So yeah, saying that she's only 20 is a little odd, but there you go. Okay, look. Your past sucks. There are nights I fall asleep, remembering the way my mother looked when she died right in front of me. That last look when she met my eyes. You don't forget that shit.
You really don't.
No, you don't. But you gotta pull yourself together for today.
I'm not. If Katja can fight with her leg, and if Will can fight with only one eye, I can fight tied. I can do this.
So my suggestion to you then is to rest. Even if you can't sleep, at least rest until then. Conserve your energy. And make sure you eat.
I'll nod.
There's some leftover breakfast at my place if you need some.
At the cabin.
Yeah. Jacob made pancakes, and to be honest, making pancakes for all of us is in fact a huge undertaking, and I appreciate him for it. But they're very good pancakes, and there are some leftover.
Thank you.
And coffee. We have coffee too, and tea if you prefer tea, because God forbid that Jacob and I ever run out of tea.
Yeah, I prefer tea actually.
We have some with caffeine.
I'll take you up on that offer.
Okay. Because Jacob has filled every cabinet with tea, I think. And I just have a few favorites around. I think he would die without his tea. It would be a sad place.
We can have that.
And after a second, she's gonna release his hand and kind of and lean back a little bit, like not quite so in that uncomfortable zone.
Yeah.
And she'll kind of take a deep breath. She's like, now I'm not really sure if I should talk to you about what I was coming here to talk to you about.
I would I tell you, yeah, you should totally should. But unless you really think you shouldn't, and then I'll tell you, okay, you're alpha. You're my alpha, and you outrank me. So what you want?
Well, I'm not sure. Technically, you're alpha at this point.
Well, you outrank me.
But I do outrank you, most definitely.
You are my, and you can like not his head like with his finger. You are my Raya.
Fair enough. Um, I mean, you know what? Based on the fact that we had discussions about this before, and I'm pretty sure I know your opinion, even without your being in this state. Um, I have a bit of. I'm just going to adjust what I'm going to say. I've talked with my pack, and none of us really realized what was happening with you. I don't think they'll hold it against you. But I was going to ask you if you wanted to be part of our pack. We've decided. But I have something to add to it at this point based on what I'm seeing.
His smile golden. Yes, go ahead and ask.
It comes with a bit of a condition. You have to explain this to them. You have to. They need to know
Or not.
what's going on because we all have weaknesses, and I don't think they're gonna think badly of you for it. We're not like most packs where we're gonna like try to hunt you down if you get a lame leg. I
No,
mean, you know, we try to strengthen each other.
or not.
But you have to be upfront about this.
Or not. I accept. I agree. I need to tell them.
Okay. Then welcome to the Striders of Ice and Concrete.
I'll smile. Thank you. I'll do my best to honor this pack
And Reindeer.
and Reindeer. Just a sec. I'll be right here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. And with that, as I just did it, you can feel that there's a bit of a link. There's you can feel there's more people out there connected to your mind because you do have totem one, right?
Actually, I have it like totem 4, I think.
Okay, well then yeah, you're good. Um, yeah, you can feel that you can actually feel specifically because Chloe is in particular is making sure that you can tell that she's there. She's
Yeah.
not really saying anything, but you can feel like that her mind is there.
Yes, I'll feel. So I'll kind of like say hello in the back next to her. Everybody, well, at least Chloe and anybody
Well,
who's connected right now.
I added you into the actual pack link, so you can actually do that if you want. But yeah, yeah. You might also want to change your nickname in there to whatever you want it to be. Most of us have deed names except Jacob, who doesn't have a deed name because he doesn't want one. It's up to you. Um, but yeah, and she'll just be like, "Are we your first pack?"
Yeah.
It'll be weird getting used to having people connected to you, but Just so you know, they don't get your every thought. They get what you let them see.
And he'll nod. Good. Good to know.
You could black out and stuff, but you'll get used to it. It's very comforting to know that no matter what I'm doing, I can usually find Jacob or Katja or Kailani. But more on that later. Why don't you come back with me and we'll get some breakfast? Well, I just had some, but maybe we could talk Jacob into making more bacon,
I'd never say no to more bacon. No such thing as too much bacon.
which is why we ate it all. But if there's more, then we'll get you some more so you can do that. And maybe you can try to get a nap or something.
And he'll like get up.
And she'll kind of offer him a kind of a small and still concerned smile. Um, and she's going to start to head back towards the Strider cabin.
He'll follow her.
And we can pretty much end the scene there if you want to, just with him heading off, with the two of them heading off to the Strider's cabin.
That works. Well, thank you, player, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching.